welcome to your benefits enrollment presentation. My name is Allie Kalish, and I'll be going through the benefits that are available for you through Destiny Springs Healthcare. You'll see your benefits include medical with Aetna, dental with Premier Access, vision with Avisus, life insurance with Mutual of Omaha, and your HSA and FSA are with Discovery Benefits. Just a reminder that your coverage does become effective the first of the month following your hire date, and these will be your benefits for the plan year. So the next open enrollment will be October of 2019, but if you do have a qualifying life event such as a marriage, birth of a child, then you can make that change in your enrollment system to update HR and make any changes that are necessary for your benefits. So your enrollment system will be Employee Navigator. This is on page 4 of your benefit guide, step-by-step of how to get into your enrollments and update all information for yourself, your dependents, beneficiaries. Everything will be in Employee Navigator. Your medical plans are with Aetna. You have 3 medical plans. You'll see here, the first one is an HSA with a Banner network, $3,000 deductible. So important to note here, it is a Banner Aetna network. So to make sure that you are going to an in-network provider, they do need to be a Banner provider or hospital, and I'll show you on the next slide where you can do that. But here in this plan, you'll see the in-network deductible is $3,000 for single, $6,000 for family. Out of network, it is double. Your coinsurance in-network, after you've hit your deductible, is 100%. Your out-of-pocket max, so the ceiling that you would be spending for benefits in the year will be $6,550 for single and $13,100 for family. Your preventative care is always 100% covered, so we do recommend to see your primary care physician for your yearly checkup. If you do see a primary care specialist or primary care provider, after you've met your deductible, it would be 100% covered for primary care, specialist, and walk-in clinic, but all of those are subject to your deductible. As well as your lab and x-ray services, they are subject to your deductible as well, so you'll have to meet that $3,000 or $6,000 if you're on family in network, and then after you've met those deductibles, it would be 100% covered. The same goes for emergency care, so if you're in the urgent care or emergency room, you do have to meet that deductible, as well as any hospital services, inpatient or out-of-patient. With prescriptions, you will have to meet that deductible, and then you have that copay schedule of $15 for Tier 1, $60, Tier 2, $80 for Tier 3. Preferred drugs are 70% covered up to $300. Non-preferred are 50% up to $500. There is a mail order pharmacy that it would be meeting your deductible, and then after you've done that, it's a 2.5 times the copay. But mail-in order, it does mail you 90-day supply, so not only convenience, but also 90 days supply instead of maybe a 30. So that second plan right to the right of that first one is also an HSA plan, but this is with the extended network, so an open access. It's not constricted to just Banner. This is a $3,000 deductible with 100% coinsurance. So you'll see these plans are actually mirror images of each other. The biggest difference is going to be your network. So that left-hand column is going to be Banner only, whereas the right-hand side you will have the ability to see any providers outside of Banner that are in their extended network. Moving on to the third plan, you'll see this one is the PPO extended network, $1,000 deductible with 80% coinsurance. So if you're in network, you'll see there's a single deductible of $1,000, family is $2,000. If you're out of network, it's a $5,000 single deductible and $10,000 family deductible. Your coinsurance in network is 80%, out of network is 50%. Now you're ceiling that out-of-pocket max for the year for a single is $6,000 in network, and family is $12,000 in network. Again, preventative care is always 100% covered. On this PPO network, if you see a primary care physician, it's a $20 copay. Specialist, $50 copay. Walk-in clinic, $20 copay. If you do go out of network on any of those, it is 50% after deductible. Diagnostic care, so lab work, x-rays, that's going to be 80% after deductible. And then emergency care, so urgent care, $50 copay. Emergency room is 80% after deductible. Hospital services, inpatient, are 80% after deductible. And then you'll see your out-of-patient there. Freestanding surgical facilities, 80% after deductible, but a hospital is 70% after deductible. Now with prescriptions, you do have that copay schedule, so $15 for Tier 1, $50 for Tier 2, $80 for Tier 3, and 70% up to $300 for Tier 4. There is that mail order pharmacy. So again, 90-day supply, and it's only 2.5 times your copay. It's a little bit of savings, also convenience because it is mailed to you. You'll see on the in-network side, pharmacy is copay plus balance bill, so we always recommend to always stay in-network. That right-hand table is going to be your cost per pay period. All this information is located in your benefit guide, also in Employee Navigator. At the bottom there, you'll see for a list of in-network providers. If you go to Aetna.com and choose either the Banner Network or Extended Network, you'll be able to see which providers are in-network or not. You do have the ability to enroll in an HSA account if you're on one of the high deductible health plans. So you're able to put aside pre-tax dollars and then use that account for eligible medical and dental expenses. This is your money forever. So it's not a use it or lose it. You own that money. Even if you were to retire from Destiny Springs or move off of an HSA eligible plan, you're just not able to contribute into the account anymore, but you are able to use any of the money that you have not used yet for eligible medical and dental expenses. Now on the other side of that, the FSA, Flexible Spending Account, you put aside that pre-tax money again, but this is a use it or lose it account. So if you don't use that money through the end of the year, then it would not roll over to the next year. So a little bit different from HSA, but FSA you can enroll in it on that PPO plan. All right, your dental plans are with Premier Access. So you'll see here there's a few different networks. So the PCN is their Premier Care Network, and their PPO is their largest in-network and then out-of-network. So you'll see with that PCN in-network, you have a little bit better benefits. So you have that single deductible of $25 and a family of $75. Your annual maximum benefit for all plans is $1,500. Any routine services, your 2 exam cleanings in that 1 year, 100% deductible waived. Now, if you're in that PCN network for any basic services, so your fillings, root canal, that's 90% after deductible. Major services like crown and prosthetics, 60% after deductible. There is no orthodontics coverages for any of these plans. Now, if in that PPO in-network, you'll have a $50 single deductible, $150 family deductible, and then that same annual maximum of $1,500 for the year per person. Routine services, 100% covered. Basic services are 80%. And then your major services are at 50%. And that goes the same if you're out of network. You'll see your cost per pay period there. And at the bottom, premierlife.com does have the listing of who is in network or out of network. Now your vision plans are with Avisus. You'll see you're on a 12-12-12 schedule, meaning your eye exams, lenses, and frames are once every 12 months. If you're in network, you have an eye exam copay of $10. Single, bifocal, and trifocal lenses benefits are $25 copay. Contact lenses are covered in full if they're medically necessary, but if they're cosmetic, it's a $130 allowance. And your frames are also at a $130 allowance. If you do go out of network, you are reimbursed up to a certain amount. So again, we always recommend that you stay in network to get the best benefits. That bottom left-hand corner, you'll see avisus.com. Find the doctor on the homepage, and that will let you know which providers are in network around you. You can also call their customer service number. Destiny Springs does provide you a basic life and accidental death and dismemberment at no cost to you. So $50,000, if anything were to happen to you, that's no cost to you. $50,000 goes to your beneficiary. We do recommend absolutely update your beneficiaries if they do ever change in Employee Navigator. That's who will receive the $50,000 in the case of a death or accidental death and dismemberment. If you do have any questions, your benefit guide does have a lot of resources for carrier websites, customer service phone numbers, but if you'll see here, and this is also on the last page in your benefit guide, there's a table of every carrier applicable to Destiny Springs employees and their website. You'll see myself there at the top, Allison Kalish from Dooley Bulwar Pedersen, as well as my phone number and email address. So any questions or you need any specific help with any carriers, feel free to reach out to myself. But I appreciate all your time in learning more about your benefits. Thank you.